If you hear the word America, what is the first thing that pops up in your mind? Maybe New York City and the Statue of Liberty. America is known as the land of freedom, and New York City is the city that never sleeps. Or Kardashian family represents the wealthy people in America, like all Americans are rich. Or you maybe think of Captain America, a famous Marvel hero character, represent the strongest soldiers of American armies. Or White House is the office of US President. I don't understand why many American action movies have to destroy this place. Or bald eagles. No, in this video, we are not talking about these things. We will talk about another thing that shows the identity of truly American. American Pie. American Pie. The expression as American as apple pie means that something is truly American. Having been around since the colonial period, apple pie became a symbol of America's prosperity and pride. It also gives Americans the feeling of home and comfort. During World War II, the US soldiers famously said that they were going to fight for mom and American pie. So, let's take a look back at the history of American Pie. American folk hero John Chapman, or Johnny Appleseed, who was born in Massachusetts in 1774, walked almost 10,000 miles planting apple orchards that he would eventually sell. Tales of his barefoot travel with nothing but a knife for protection made him and his beloved apples something of a legend and one of America's first heroic frontiersmen. You might wonder when the American pie has become a popular dessert. Let's hear the answer in the video.
You're probably wondering how the cherished American apple pie came about. Sorry to burst your bubble, but the recipe came from England, somewhere in the 15th century. But it wasn't sweet at all, since sugar was pretty scarce during that time. England also claims they invented the first cherry pie for Queen Elizabeth I. In 1620, pie was brought to America by the Pilgrims. Apple wasn't popular right away, and pumpkin pie didn't appear in a cookbook until 1675, 54 years after the first Thanksgiving. But we did start to see more fruit filling because the New World had plenty of wild berries and fruit. But pies still weren't sweet. The colonists saw pie as a way to make the most of their ingredients. By the 1700s, pie was served with every meal in America, and not just for dessert. George Washington's favorite pie had a sweet bread filling, Oregon meat. Pies finally started getting sweet in the 1800s. Sugar went from a scarce resource to being common and cheap because the US started refining sugar at this time. As America moved west, we started to see vegetable fillings like rhubarb, green tomatoes, and sweet onions. People also started eating pie for breakfast so they could have enough fuel for a long day in the 1900s. Today, pie has evolved into America's traditional dessert, rotating in dessert cases in pretty much every diner across the country. Pumpkin and chocolate are fan favorites, but apple pie has baked its way into Americans' hearts as a true dessert classic.
During World War II, journalists asked soldiers why they were fighting, and the slogan, "From Mom and Apple Pie," became a war hero's motto. By the 1960s, the face transformed into American as apple pie. Apple pie is used as an icon for America and its freedom, and easily sums up the notion of what America was fighting for. The soldier constantly restating missing his mom's apple pie. The thought of warm pie brings back warm memories of time spent with family and friends. This is why pie has become such a staple in American pop culture. It is a metaphor for yearning for the goodness, freedom, and purity of American back at home. They even had a song about apple pie named Ma, I Miss Your Apple Pie. The song was performed by Guy Lombardo and his Royal Canadians in 1941 and composed by Carmen Lombardo and John Jacob Loeb. This song showcases how the soldiers were fighting for democracy and justice and yearned for their home back in America, where both were present.
Mom, I miss your apple pie. Mom, I miss your stew. Mom, they're treating me alright, but they can't cook like you. Oh, Mom, nobody's spoiling me like you used to do. They won't let me stay in bed until noon. At 5:45, they play me a tune. Oh, Mom, I miss your apple pie. And by the way, I miss you too.
Interesting. After I have known about the histories of American pie, I wonder if there are other countries that have a food showing the identity of their countries.
Yes, of course. It is simple. Our country, Thailand. You may not know that Thailand also had a traditional food having similar history like America. So let's see what the food is.
Pad Thai was created during the regime of Field Marshal Black Pibun Songkram, signifying Thai nationalism at the time. Pad Thai has been famous since World War II. Easy to cook and healthy. Today, anyone and any nationality can enjoy the dish.
Pad Thai is a popular street food dish across Thailand, and it's on every menu in Thai restaurants that cater foreigners. The original name of Pad Thai is Kway Teow Pad Thai. Kway Teow is a Chinese word for rice noodles, which hints at a Chinese influence. Some people believe that a similar creation to Pad Thai was brought to Ayutthaya Kingdom by Chinese traders in the 17th. The length of the name offers even more clues. Pad means fried, and Thai, of course, means Thai, as in Thai style. During World War II, Thailand suffered a shortage of rice due to less production in the rice field, which coincided with bad flooding. In order to preserve their stocks of this precious grain, the Thai government, under Prime Minister and military dictator Prat Pibun Songkram,
started to promote noodles instead amongst its people. Noodles use only 50% of the grain, so were more economical and cheaper to produce. The government of Thailand created the dish Pad Thai in a bid to protect the rice resources of the country. They told the general public that by eating Pad Thai, they were helping their country. At the same time, people also wanted to improve the variety of the Thai diet by encouraging people to eat noodles instead of rice, as well as promoting unity and a sense of national identity across the kingdom by creating a national dish that everyone would love. Pad Thai was promoted heavily up and down the country with the campaign slogan of the government, "Noodle is your lunch." The Public Welfare Department gave a receipt of the dish to restaurants and even gave free cards to people willing to sell Pad Thai in the streets. Meanwhile, other types of foreign and Chinese street vendors were banned from selling.
If America has American pie as a traditional food, Thailand also has Pad Thai. Both are similar in many aspects. First, both countries created a national dish that could be seen internationally as quintessentially American and Thai, whether they intended or not. For America, the government didn't promote American pie as a traditional food, but it came from the soldier's code for mom and apple pie. In contrast, the government under Prime Minister and military dictator Black Pibun Songkram tried to make Thailand a famous country on the world stage and to bring standards for the people of Thailand closer to those in Europe. He urged Thais to include Pad Thai in their meal, planning to help Thai farmers and to keep money circulating in the economy.
Another aspect is these dishes become popular at the same time during World War II. At the time, the effect of the war spread over the world and affected the world's economy. It caused famine in many countries, not even America and Thailand. So, citizens made this food, American pie and Pad Thai. And now, they become a traditional food that reflects the genuineness of their nations.
Let's enjoy eating American pie and Pad Thai. Bye bye!